What's going on? I clicked on the title so you know that I'm kind of in a bad mood right now. It's 10 o'clock. I have to go drive again soon. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I was trying to get back to FedEx. It's not happening. What's up?
I'm trying to go through.
Go for it. Go through. I know it's kind of not the best time for the stream right now, but I know, like, I just feel like I'm tired of everything, really. Big shout out to SBN Lifestyle. I've been watching your videos. You're talking about it. It's not good, to have pride and nigga. And it's not good to be at the top. He was talking about, last video I watched, he was talking about, like, that in life, to being on top, it's actually not a good thing. Because he said that, you know what, you're gonna go to the top and you're gonna be there for the short term, and then you're gonna go down in life. But I mean, but at the same time, see, like, desire is the cause of all suffering. If you don't want nothing, you're happy. But at the same time, you cannot say things like that either, because, like, see, there are some people in this world who like power, who like money, who like to be on top, who like beautiful things. So what you're telling these people that it's not a good idea to climb and become better and be on top? Not to mention what you're saying, it's not even a correct statement in a way, because, like, you don't know how it is to be on top. You're just thinking about it, but you don't know. You said that you had all the experiences in the world except being a fucking gang member or hurting people or killing people. I don't know about that because, see, I'm sure you've never been a politician. I'm sure you've probably never been a manager as being lifestyle. I'm sure there are experiences you didn't have. So I don't think that this is a correct statement. See, just like people are saying, oh, nobody is better than anybody else. That's freaking bullshit. Like I said, if that would be the truth, then you would say, you know what? Some kind of a loser or retard can say, you know what? I'm not worse than Donald Trump. I'm not better than, what's going on? Nothing. I'm just thinking about things. I'm in a bad mood. Just streaming. I've been watching SBN Lifestyles video. Hey, Lynn, I know who you are. I got you. I just made the video for you the other day. Happy birthday once again. So, see, you can't say things like that because, that's like also a judgmental thing to say. Because, like, some people, they like power, like money. Oh, you're welcome. They like beautiful things. They like to be on top. And they would rather be on top for like 1 month but still get there. Some people just happy to love to have power over other people. So when you're saying things like, you know what, it's not good to be on top, that's also judgmental because there are some people who want to be on top. And besides, it's also kind of cutting off from the experience. Because like, I feel like life is all about experience, really. Like, it's always good to have all kinds of experiences. So, what if you want to know?
No, I go inside it. Please.
What if you want to know how it is to be a president, how it is to be a big boss? So it's always good to have some kind of experience in life. So I'm not gonna agree with that because see, you're saying it's not good to be on top, it's not good to be popular or whatever. But then if that's so bad, then why people are trying to be better? Why people are trying to be famous? Why people want to be presidents or dictators or whatever? Like why people want to like have positions? Why? See? I mean, some people want it, some people don't. I get it, but see, like, I don't think that this is the right thing to say. Just like you say that I'm not better or worse than anybody else, and nobody else is better than me. That's not true either. Like I said, because I already made my point early. Take a lot of responsibility to be on top. That's true, but see, that's something else I want to address too. It's harder, but it's worth it. Because I'm looking at a lot of people who are losers. And they all have easy lives. That hiding in my room, all these people who are complaining about not getting sex, not getting money, always depressed, always pissed off. Look at all these people. All these people have very easy lives. Think about it. If you're retarded, if you're not capable of anything, your life is actually easy. So you should be the one happy about things because you don't have to worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like easy, it's like the opposite of good, really. Because if you have an easy life, you're not really accomplishing anything. But then all these people who have easy lives, they're complaining. Why you said I just came here, so I'm just tired of everything. I don't like the coronavirus going around. I'm sick and tired of that shit. That's number one. I know that I'm not getting my job at FedEx back. Also, I talked to some people and they told me how it is at FedEx right now, so I know even if I were to have it back, I probably wouldn't like it. Yeah, COVID sucks, man. It's fucking bullshit. You know, I don't like getting older. That's another thing. I hate getting older. Even though I'm not that old, but still, you know, being in your 30s sucks. I have no kids. I'm making good money, but I'm driving a lot. It hurts my back, driving so much. Yeah. I want to do something active sometimes, you know, like sitting and driving everywhere. Like sometimes it gets a toll on my back, like my upper back's hurting. I'm like, when I'm driving, I'm doing all this crazy movement. Because like my back is getting cranky, you know. Try being 61. I mean, I understand that. I know that you're like 27 years older than me. Because I'm 33, I'm going to be 34 December 11th, okay? And some people, when they look at the title, they thought, oh, happy birthday, Emil. No, it's not my birthday yet. My birthday is in December. I'm going to be 34 years old. Well, I guess I'm young, but let me ask you this. Probably when you were my age, you had kids, right? So. No, she's 61. I think he just said it. I think she just turned 61 the other day. Right? I think she just turned 61. That's why she said what she said. See? Her birthday was the other day, she turned 61. I'm about to be 34 in December. See, I wish I was 17 again. When I was 17, I was still in Russia. I had a blast. I was not thinking about death. I was not thinking about getting old. I was not thinking about hurting people. You know, my life was so much easier, you know. I was not getting angry at my bosses or co-workers. You know, I was not worrying that I don't have no fucking kids. Man, get out of here. Going through puberty. Thank you, I appreciate that. You want to be 22? Well, from my life experience, when I was 17, I actually had a better life when I was 22. I didn't like being 22. When I was 22, okay, I was still living with my parents and I hated it. Like I say, between the age of 19 and the age of 22, my life was pretty shitty. Alright, goodbye, William. Good talking to you. Maybe we'll have different experience, but yeah, it is 10, I know. Good night, young kids. Wanna be 22. Trust me, man, I didn't like being 22. But then 23, 24, 25, it was a little better. Being 33 is okay, but I started thinking about life more seriously. I was thinking about life and death and the purpose of life. You want to be 42? I mean, yeah, I'm alright, man. It's just rambling on, you know. But yeah, now I'm really thinking about things like life and death and why we're here and what's the point of all of this, you know. And also I know that everything is age based, you know. When you're young, when you're teenager, you look into it, oh, they're like popular kids, the guys trying to be big and strong, build themselves up. Yeah, I will try not to, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. As you get older, you kind of make things easier too, you know. Because when I was young, I was taking things more to the heart, but I'm not doing drugs, man. I barely drink, I barely do drugs or anything. But I just feel not happy because, see, but like I said, let me just start talking about what I'm thinking about. Like, you know, like really thinking about what life is all about. And you know, everything is age based, you know. Like when you like a teenager in your 20s, yeah, like you say, ha ha ha, I'm better than you, I'm big and strong, ta ta ta, yada yada yada. When you get to like 40s, 50s, 60s, we all get old, we start losing it. You know, we start losing our health naturally, getting older. And then it's like, what's the point of this? I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I can kick your ass. There's no point in that. When you get in your 30s, it's like, that shit is childish for real. You know? But the thing is, life is like a parabola, you know? You go up and then you go down. And then once you peak, shit's gonna go down. And that's sad because, you know, your body start hurting, you start losing your looks. You know, it's sad, you know, like, we're here in this life, we're here in this world to accomplish something, and we have limited time to do it. And it's really sad when people like talking about, oh, I don't want to be on top, I don't want to be good and this and that, when people don't even have jobs or nothing. You have to live your life to the fullest. Don't allow anyone to determine who you are to take your joy. I mean, I agree with you. Oh yeah, that's very true. But, but, here's the problem. We people are sociable creatures. In order to have friends, you have to be certain way, act certain way. In order to have girlfriends, you have to be certain way, act certain way. Women don't want just, you know, just to mess around, most of the women. Men do, most of the men, right? So it's like there is conflict of interest. Always. There are different opinions, different mentalities. There are a lot of differences. So it's hard to live how you really want to live. You can live how you want to live when it comes to you. That's true. You gotta balance it, but not everything is up to you. There's a lot of it, it's also to other people. You want to hang out, you have to be certain way, act certain way. Also, people have other things, other commitments. And take all these variables into the equation. That makes it hard, you know. And besides, why women like men? Why people are like? People not like to be hanging out. You give it a little bit, so that's... Yeah, I guess. But like I said, I'm not talking about my case. I'm just saying in general, by the way. You know. But yeah. And also here's another thing. Like people like people for doing things. You know. Like when I was young, I was thinking life was all about fun and sex, and get drunk and high and all of that. You know, sex, drunk, rock and roll lifestyle, which people promote in the media. And that lifestyle is actually lifestyle of a loser. Because why women like men? Women like men who can provide, protect, who are big and strong, who can raise kids and all of that. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, it's actually exactly the opposite. what successful men are all about. See? But media promotes sex, drugs, and rock and roll. See, and that's like, it's like the way down, you know, and this is not good. And for the drugs and rock and roll, it's like being a loser, you know, and this is what women don't like, actually. See, people like you for accomplishing something, so focus should be really on not like socializing and hanging out and getting drunk and getting high. See, focus should be on achieving something in life, doing something. And here's a kick to it. A lot of times when you do something, if you're trying to do something smart or something good, there's a lot of resistance. You know that you're right, but there is always other people who get on your way. Look what happened to Jesus. Look what happened to a lot of great people who died young, who were trying to fight for black people's rights or human rights or whatever rights, you know. They all freaking died when they were in their 30s. And they left the legacy after them. That's something I'm thinking about a lot about. Like, on one hand, we as people, we want to live forever. We want to exist, we want to be here. But at the same time, a lot of times, people are getting famous and they're getting recognitions after they die. You know? A lot of times it happens that way. But we don't want to die, we want to live. I live alone and like it that way. See, you have low tolerance for bullcrap. See? I live with a couple other people and I get along with them, more or less. But I know what you mean. Unless you're dealing with good people, yeah, it's bullcrap. But it's bullcrap anyway, you know, like, think about it. Like, the woman I'm living with who doesn't want to be on my videos, she's actually older than me. So, and right now, my relationship's been kind of weird, but we still live together and she's a good person. But my life has just been crazy. And I'm just sick and tired of everything. I want to be young. I want to feel like I can do everything I want in this world, but this is not the reality of things. This life is not about all of that. Life is about, like, a lot of times, if you're doing the right thing and you know that you're right, a lot of times you have a lot of resistance and a lot of hate. Yes, you may have a lot of love from some people, but there is always trouble. So even though people say, oh, you can do whatever you want, you can live how you want, no, you cannot. There are other people around who's not gonna let you do what you want and live how you want. I'm still young. I mean, I understand. Compared to you, yes, I am. I get it. I could be like your son. I get it. You know, with your age, yeah. But. 30s is a serious age. Think about it. I'm almost 34. 6 more years, I will be 40. 40 is a middle age. Once you're in your 40s, you cannot get a job just like this. And life comes at you fast. Think about it. 34 is right between 28. See, your son is 34. See, that's what I'm talking about. I could be your son. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not quite 34. I'm going to be 34 in December, but my birthday is around the corner. So I'm saying, you know what? Almost there. See, I'm pretty much your son's age. That's exactly my point. Couple months younger than your son, probably, but not much younger. You probably were born the same year, I guess. Because I was born in 1986, so I don't know about your son. Was he born in 86 as well? Probably, yeah. Probably early 86. Oh my god. You're so funny. Adopted online, son. Don't even look alike. I did my ancestry DNA. You said that you like half black and half what, Puerto Rican? I have no black and no Puerto Rican in me. I'm like 70.7% March of 1986. See, your son is like 9 months older than me. But I guess it depends on how to count it too. Because see, the first molecule of mine actually was also in March of 86, because you know it takes 9 months, so it's like, you know. Yes, I was born in December of 1986, but you know, I guess you can say it, my mom got pregnant with me in March of 86. You know, but yeah. See? He's like 9 months older than me. And he's probably more successful than me too, but I don't know. I'm probably not gonna meet your son ever, so it doesn't matter. But see, totally. I'm freaking 9 months younger than your son. So I guess you can say I'm young, and people always used to tell me that I was acting even younger than I really am. So you can't stop the adoption. I live too far away. Paper signed. Oh, it's so funny. Paper signed. Yeah. I live in Columbus, Ohio, so north side. I don't know where you live at. But yeah, like Oregon. See, it's far. No, I don't. My mom lives in California, but I don't want to move there. It's nice over there, but I don't want to move there right now. I don't know what I want. I'm kind of lost in this world, I feel like. Actually, let me see what time is it. I think it's time for me to go, honestly. But I don't want nothing, really. Oh, your son lives in upstate New York? Okay. I've been to New York. I know some people who live over there. But I don't keep in touch with them anymore. See? Oh, okay. See? You're an accomplished woman. You have job, kids, grandkids. People have been telling me that I'm not ready to have kids. But then again, it all depends though. Like, that's another thing. It all depends on the person. Some people say, oh, you act like a child. Why should you have kids? You ta ta ta. But then again, it's really everything depends. Because there are a lot of people who have issues and they have kids young. And there are normal people who have kids in their 50s. So, why some people have kids and some don't? I don't know, probably girls. How many? Probably 2. Or maybe a boy and a girl, I don't know. But it's whatever happens, it's not up to me. And also, when I'm gonna have kids, it's not up to me either. See? It takes 2 to tango, you know? I mean, women can say, well, I'm gonna have kids with you when you're gonna grow up, and look, you're never ready. When you have them, you wake up and grow up like right quick. I mean, Like I said, it takes two to tango. So it's like you start dating a woman and you start getting the relationship. And it's her call when she is ready to have kids with certain type of man. So it all depends. And there are a lot of people who's been together for years and years, and they don't have kids and they don't want kids. So it all depends. And then people say, oh, you're not ready to have kids, you're not grown. It all depends. I'm sure there are people who are less grown in some areas than me and they have kids. So like I said, it all depends. It's like, depends on different cases, you know, there's things different. Life is random, you know. Hey, some people have kids, some don't, some people die young, some don't. Realize looking into that daughter or son's face that you are depending on you. What the hell? I want to see the chat. What did you say that they're depending on me? I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, you have to be responsible in order to have kids. I'm about to go to work, speaking of responsibility. I mean, in some ways, yes. Because I don't want my kids to be Jewish. I mean, that would be great. You know, I'm actually curious how it's gonna be look like, how my kids gonna look like. And I'm okay with my kids being black. I don't care. Actually, before that's what I wanted, but not exactly like Jay, because I'm not pure Jew. Okay, I actually did the 10th ancestry DNA. You know who I am? I'm 70% Jewish, 70.7. Then 23.8% Russian, ethnic Russian. I'm talking. So see, I'm not even a pure Ashkenazi Jew. I'm only 70%. I thought it was 75, but no, just 70. Then I'm like 0.3% Finnish from Finland, Scandinavian, 0.3%. And 1.6% Greek. See? And then I have other things, of course, but the rest is like not determined. Like, generally, I'm like Greek and Balkans like 1.6, but like Southern European is like 1.7%. North African, like, oh my God, you're making me rich right now. North African, like 0.4%. You know, all these margins. Northern European, like 2%. Western European, 2%, you know. But the majority of it, yeah, like Jewish and Russians. Like, just like I thought. But then Finnish and Greek, that's something I would never thought about before. That I have some Finnish and Greek blood in me, you know. So, I'm not a pure Jew, even genetically, okay? I'm a mat, still. So, if I'm gonna have a kids with black woman, yes, they will have a black blood in them, but it's not gonna be just Jewish and black. It's gonna be more to it than that. Yeah, and I'm not even that strong, actually. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go to work now. It's time. It's time for me to go right now. Thanks for watching. And over 15 Fantabulous, thanks for donating me another $3. Greatly appreciated. All the best.